Hey guys, PepperAmmy here. This week, as my courgette slash zucchini are absolutely out of control in the garden, they must be purged.
They may look fine now, but it's just a matter of time before they turn into the undead. This entire city must be purged.
So today, we are making some fritters and making a nice citrus-dressed couscous Mediterranean salad to go alongside them. Now you want to start the fritters first, so you want to grate around 400 grams of zucchini, place it into a bowl or even better a colander over a bowl, and then add in a pinch or two of salt and let the zucchini sit for a while. This is not to flavour the zucchini, this is to draw out some of the excess moisture as we want to try and get these as dry as possible. Now while the zucchini is draining, you want to start preparing the couscous. Now if you have never prepared couscous before, it is super simple and fast, and all you will need is equal parts water and couscous. So bring 250 ml of water to a boil either in a saucepan or a kettle and measure out equal parts couscous. Then pour in your couscous and remove from the heat. Now I don't feel like I need to say this, but I feel like I should say this. If you boiled your water in a kettle, place the couscous in a bowl and not in the kettle, as we are not making hotel couscous here. And then place your couscous to one side to cool. This may also be a record attempt at the most amount of couscous said in a video. While the couscous is cooling, give the zucchini a good squeeze to help draw out some of that moisture, and then start to prepare the salad. Now for this slightly Mediterranean twist salad, I simply used 2 sliced medium tomatoes, half of a cucumber, optionally you can take out the seeds, half of a diced red bell pepper, 1 can of garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas to some people. Now you want to drain those and rinse them. 1 small red onion, you want that minced. And some green or kalamata olives, pitted and sliced, and finally a few tablespoons of feta cheese. Now simply place all of that in one bowl and set to one side whilst the couscous is still cooling down. Now back to the fritters, give the zucchini a really good squeeze. If you can, place a bowl over it and press down, as we really want to get as much moisture out of these as possible. And that way it's going to give you a nice crisp layer in the saucepan. Then you want to slice 2 to 3 spring onions, white and green parts, place them in the bowls with the zucchini, and then crack in 2 large eggs, then add in around 100 grams of flour and bring it together. Now depending on how dry you manage to get your zucchini, you may need to add in a bit more flour. And then add in some freshly ground black pepper and a pinch of salt, and then mix together, and you should be left with kind of a zucchini splattered batter in your bowl. Next, in a large frying pan or skillet, or even cast iron, because I don't have problems, heat 2 tablespoons of oil and optionally some ring molds if you want to have some uniform shaped fritters, or of course you can go freehand for a more authentic fritter look. Now once the oil is up to temperature, place 2 to 3 tablespoons of the mixture per fritter into the pan, making sure they are not touching. Now you want to cook these for a few minutes until the bottom has set. And then once the bottom has set, simply flip and then cook through again on the other side. Once cooked, remove from the pan and plate up. That is your fritters done. You can optionally top these with a bit of sour cream if you do so wish. Now to bring the couscous salad together, add the salad to the couscous and give a good mix. Now you may end up with large lumps of couscous. This is because couscous does like to stick to itself, but because it's not starchy and sticky, this does crumble apart very easily. Now you can optionally make a citrus dressing for the salad. Now I really think this does bring it all together. So you want to zest 1 medium lemon and then add 2 to 4 tablespoons of red or white wine vinegar to a bowl, with the zest obviously. And then add the juice of at least half of the lemon, whisk together, and then add in some fresh black pepper again. Then finally give it a good whisk to fully incorporate everything together, and then pour over the couscous. Now, this dressing doesn't seem like much, but as I say, it really adds a nice citrusy zest and a slight acidity to the couscous salad, and really brings it all together. Now this is a really nice light dinner, pretty healthy too, and it goes great on a hot summer's day. Now the recipe requires very little preparation and not much time to bring the whole thing together. And of course, while I was making this, I was thinking about enjoying this in a nice sunny day, lots of heat, you know, maybe eat it out in the conservatory, but no, the weather had a completely different idea for me, and it has been raining for the past 2 days, so that kind of put a bit of a dampener on the meal, but it still tasted amazing. It's just a shame the weather didn't agree with it. But hey, this channel is all about cursed content for me anyway. But if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more zucchini recipes, keep your eye open on this channel, as every day I go out into the garden I have more zucchinis to harvest. Now at the start of this video you got to see my latest harvest, which was the monstrous 2 kilogram one, and I'm not too sure what to do with that yet, but I'm sure I'll be able to get some ideas. If you have any ideas, drop them in the comments below. Now if you are new here, please consider subscribing for weekly cooking content, and I will hopefully see you all again next week. Thanks for watching.